Okay. Welcome to the NAB Show 2023 in Las Vegas. I'm Andrew from Deity Microphones, and I'm going to share with you guys some new products that we're launching here at the show. Our first big launch is THEOS Digital Wireless. This is the kit right here in front of me. It's up for Product of the Year from NAB, but it's a dual channel digitally modulated UHF system with ultra wide band capabilities. 550 to 960 megahertz wide, which means if you travel overseas to other countries, it'll adapt locally to whatever you're operating in based on the GPS of your phone. The transmission power here in the United States is 100 milliwatts, and in testing in real world environments, we're getting around 330 feet range, open source on the streets of LA. The receiver is a dual channel receiver. It can pair up to 2 different transmitters to it. The transmitter itself has a 32-bit float recorder built in with timecode. The timecode can be wirelessly synced with the rest of our ecosystem using the Deity TC1 and the Citus Audio app. But if you don't have either one of those, you can still jam sync timecode into it from the mic input. When it comes to both these units, we're looking at around 14 hours of battery life when paired with a lithium AA battery. It takes 2 AA batteries to run these systems, and the micro SD card in the transmitter can go up to 128 gigabytes. That's our new wireless system that we launched here at the show, but what we also did was we took some of that stuff and made a dedicated recorder unto itself, the PR2. This is a 32-bit float recorder, again, AA batteries, but because we got rid of the transmitter element, we actually get up to 30 hours of battery life running on this unit. Again, this is actually a little bit different than these over here, as this also has a stereo 3.5 millimeter input, and it can also double as a timecode box in output timecode. So this is what's new here at the show from Deity Microphones. We're super excited to get these out to the public. We're taking some firmware and some suggestions from people, so they're gonna change a little bit by the time they release at the end of summer. Also here at the show, we are showing off the TCSL1 timecode slate. And as you can see, we've got this beautiful LED array out here out front, which means we can do characters and metadata. So after you clap, it'll display information that you want to display to your team, like color profile. So if you want to write slog3, you could do that so that everyone, even in post, knows exactly what kind of log format and LUT you should be dropping on your footage to bring it back into Rec 709. All of this information here on the front is on a kind of glossy surface. This is anti-reflective, and we even make screen protectors, so if you want to do something more permanent like Sharpie markers, you can put it on your screen protector, since you're not going to be updating every single field if you're doing a long production for like over a week. All this can be had for about $1,000, and what makes it special is it doesn't run on AA batteries. It runs on 2 NPF batteries that can be charged internally via the USB-C port on the bottom. Those can also be run as single units or hot swap. This will run for about 100 hours continuous if you're using it in real world situations. And over here, we've got the whole thing rigged up in a single setup for display. We have the SPD1 power distro system from us, as well as our brand new S95 battery. It's a 95 watt hour smart battery that sends its telemetry data to the SPD1, so that you can actually read things like your cycle count, so you know the battery life cycle of your battery, but also your voltage, your amperage, your current, and it does all the mathematics to determine how many hours down to the minute you have to run your full setup based on current load. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for us here at NAB from the Deity booth. If you like this kind of content from Walter, drop a comment down and tell him how much you like it, but also subscribe to Walter's channel so he can make more content and show you guys new things at every big trade show.